Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, YouTube family? This is Idris Thompson. If you will, please like, subscribe, and share this if you can. So, I'm here to critique Volcano Bay. You see, I was all dressed up and hyped and ready to go to Volcano Bay. It is absolutely the worst setup for a water park, period. Well, number one, pay cash, because if you want to get a refund for your trip, because you may like it, you need to pay cash because it takes 10 to 11 business days for them to refund you. The locker system is through another separate company. So if you go there for like an hour and still feel disappointed like I was, you have to then write the company that the lockers are on to get your refund. Now, Volcano Bay, what makes it a terrible situation is the ride. Number one, let me just start with the names of the rides. The rides are written in like this Hawaiian language, which is a great idea. And culturally, no diss to Hawaiians, but and I don't know if it's authentically a Hawaiian language, but when you have a challenge trying to find something or explain to an employee, where is the Takiwaki ride? Or to me, it looks like a double roller coaster ride or a double water ride or the ride with the plunge or the spiral. Because they don't have real names, it's hard to get help from the employees to explain to you where to go for your fast pass and the wristband, walkie-talkie, whatever that crap is. Just the whole language of that is stupid. Like, it's all right to theme it Hawaiian and whatever, but just call a ride the plunge, the power dive, whatever. Keep it simple, keep it fun. I don't want to think that hard on vacation. So that's problem number one. Problem number two is the whole fast pass wristband situation, which is so stupid because, for instance, I had hit my wristband to get on a ride that was like the straight plunge down. I forgot the name of the damn ride, but it was a straight plunge down. It said 20 minutes. Ironically, I walked up there and it was actually shorter than 20 minutes. It was a 15-minute wait, and I enjoyed the ride. I was like, great. So I went to the employee. I said, so I want to get on that double, the water roller coaster, whatever the name of it is. If I hit my pass, can I come back and ride there? Because this is only 20 minutes, and I can get, I can just jump in this queue and get on this while I wait for that 2 hour wait for the water roller coaster. They then tell me that that's impossible because if you get out of queue from the 2 hour wait to jump back in a 20-minute line, and makes you lose your line in space. So I'm like, so you mean to tell me I have to enjoy this park the way you tell me to enjoy it? There is no standby line. There is no make it my penalty for having to wait in line to ride this coaster. So pretty much all the major upstanding rides, the high volume, the high energy, themey rides are all on this wristband ride. So they're telling me pretty much that I have to sit in that park and wait and do low end like, canoes and easy river rides and small slides in the back because of their timing system. I think that is so unfair. I'm like, if I want to ride this deep plunge ride 3 times in that 4 hour wait for that other roller coaster, I should have that right. It shouldn't be up to you to tell me how to get in front of this line in and out because of this wristband. I shouldn't lose a place in line if you're going to have this wristband system. I just think it's silly. I should be able to pick and choose if I want the penalty of the fast pass or the penalty of the regular waiting line. So that system for Universal is the worst. I got there, most of the staff didn't really have answers to things. When I then went to make the complaint, it took almost 2 managers to come and make the simple arrangements to see the one I've only been there for an hour, how disappointed I was. I was there for an hour and no one offered a solution. I had to offer a solution to appease what I thought should be required. I was like, well, when I got to the window, all I got was, well, there's nothing we can do. Oh, we'll offer you a refund, but it refunds back in 10 days. And by the way, the lockers we can't do anything about the locker and we can't do anything about the parking. What? So Volcano Bay, absolutely the worst park in the world. It's smaller than all the other parks. Go to Blizzard Beach or the other one, Typhoon Lagoon, or even the SeaWorld one. I heard the SeaWorld one is the best out of all of them anyway. I say no on Volcano Bay. It's the worst experience. I'm here for my birthday. It was terrible, and I felt like the customer service was lackluster, and it just was not worth the 89 to get in there, and the 16 for the locker, and the 25 for parking. Terrible. And the first day that I went there, they shut down the park talking about it was at capacity. And that wasn't on the website. So I'm like, so I went and booked a day to go to the park and had to move my day to find out and get to the gate and find out that a park could be at capacity. Then to find out later on that it wasn't at capacity, that it was really the truth was two employees had gotten, I guess, hurt or something happened at the park. But don't lie to the consumer and say it's capacity when it's an employee problem. That's another thing that was incorrect. So I don't trust Universal. the water parks. And Universal, the park itself was great, the land, the dry stuff. But that water park, you have to do better, get better, and pick a better system. There should be a fast pass option. There should be a standby option where it's my penalty if I want to wait for rides, not for you to tell me when I can go and then tell me, oh, well, you have a choice of a lazy river and a couple of the smaller rides. I want high volume the whole time. I don't want to do a lazy river. I don't want to do a minimal ride in the back. I want to do high volume. If I want to plunge all day long, I shouldn't have to do it in 20-minute intervals, period. So I'm done with Volcano Bay. So don't go. And I'm Egypt Thompson. Thank you for watching and enjoying. Share, like, and subscribe, and save your money. Don't go to Volcano Bay. The worst thing ever.